Okay, so they put a shit ton of more enemies and healing items in this, not healing items, just overall items in this room. And they put an enemy down there just to fuck with you. Oh god, oh yeah, they put an enemy going down the ladder because they have to have ladder combat in this game. Yes, they just... It's actually kinda... You can see how that they got actually lazy with this version. Not yet, but later on. Well, lazier than you might think. So they changed up a lot of the enemy placements, which becomes almost unnoticeable later on in this game. It's really, really fucking funny how the last few areas of the game have barely anything changed in them. After Grand Lake Castle, the areas are pretty much the same. Like, sure, there are some items have been uh, replaced, but overall the areas are pretty much the same. Play is pretty much the same, and there are no more like stops. Like in this, the further you play the early game, which is kind of a weird sentence, but it's accurate. The further you play the early game, you realize quickly that they're artificially locking you out of some areas, because they obviously want you to play through in a specific order in the first places. Um, and that stops in the later game. They don't block your progress, they don't hide any secret areas, they don't add any secret areas to the game. They just kind of let you play through the game like you would normally. And that's stupid. That is very, very stupid. Oh god. How did I poise that? I think I have 0 poise. How did I poise a 200 axe head? Oh yeah, these are going to have stats for their weapons. That's what now I remember. Oh, what do we have here? Wooden bolts, amazing life gem. That's what we need. Let's heal up because there's going to be an annoying guy ahead. Yep, you're right there. I forgot they changed your position, and they added this guy to trick me. You might notice that sometimes I need to hit 3 times and sometimes twice. It's because this version has inconsistent damage. I'm not even joking, they actually have inconsistent damage in a Souls game. But I swear to god, my weapon doesn't always do the same damage. Like, it's not about counter hits, it's just like base hits sometimes do less damage and sometimes more. And it's not even it's not even counting in critical hits, because I never count them. I never consider critical hits a thing. Oh yeah, there's a fucking archer. Positioned in the most annoying spot in the game, right there. You might actually I'm gonna showcase something here. See this guy? See me moving? See me moving? Did you notice that the arrow didn't go where I was when he shot it? And the thing is that these guys are programmed to shoot where you're going, not where you are, where you're going, which makes dodging them almost impossible sometimes. Yep. Which, you know, it's gonna be a useful later. We are getting to the first bonfire of, well, the real bonfire, not a trash one, actually something we can use. But before we sit on it, before we spawn all those enemies, we wanna go up here. Wanna smash this door. I think, yeah, the crystal lizard is now here. Yeah, the crystal lizards we had in the previous game are now made 10 times more annoying since they move more, and a lot of movesets in this game are actually unable to hit the crystal lizards, which I'm just calling a bad programming, really. You might notice something, that this room is very dark. It's an interesting thing. It wasn't this dark in the original version. I don't know, something's dumb. This. People complained that the original game didn't have the lighting engine they promised. You can see that room, it's perfectly lit up, you can see perfectly in it. Then it gets darker, and even that room gets darker. The thing is, they didn't add a lighting engine into this game. They simply made these doorways, or stuff, that just force a different light into the room. They basically just made the room darker. There is no new lighting engine in this game. I don't believe if somebody's trying to give me that bullshit. All they did was they made some rooms darker, and it's not actually even the room that's darker, it's just a filter on screen that once you go through a specific threshold in a room, everything in the world becomes darker. Everything becomes darker. And that's shit. That it looks exactly as bad as you think. I don't have any fire bombs, so do I need any? I could use the short. Fuck it. I'm not gonna use the shortcut here. I am going to buy something, but yes, I'll buy something. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. The key. We need this key. Do we need it yet? No, we don't need it yet. It's a key to a place in Majula. It's for a blacksmith. Okay, so they displaced these guys. Basically, they put this enemy just behind you. That's all they did really in this room. Alright, you. If I would have a buckler, parrying these guys would be super easy. If I would have a shield, anyway. But I don't really need to parry anything right now. Besides, it's actually slower to, like, in Dark Souls 1, it was actually super fast to parry people, because you did so much more damage, and the animation was quick. In this, the parrying animation is slow as balls, so it actually takes longer to kill enemies by parrying them instead of just hitting them. I just remembered when I need the firebomb. Oh fuck, I need the firebomb here. Sorry, I need to run back and buy one firebomb. Yes, I do need that shortcut. And I'm not gonna do it with the dumb way, because I usually get killed in that. Because the hitbox on enemy firebombs is bad. There we go, it's 200. Equip it. There we go. Oh, almost fell down. Alright, here we go. There's gonna be some annoying guys up ahead. There's some annoying guys on the right, we'll deal with them later. This is a problem room right here, because of this guy. We wanna lure him away from the exploding barrels. Hit. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna hit. We're gonna roll, get away from these two. We're gonna go behind him, lure him to do. How did you hit me? No, I want an explanation. Why did you hit me with that first one? That was legit. Okay, I'll give you that. Hitboxes of this game are so bad. They just are bad. There's nothing I can. Yeah, get down. You throw your stupid firebomb. Good. So I can throw mine. And that's a shortcut to the bonfire. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. He likes to turtle up. Because nothing is better in a Souls game when an enemy just turtles up, and well, luckily these guys are idiots. Okay, you do your tantrum here and there, and I'll just engage and be done with you. anything? Well, might as well do this room. Chug before going in. Yeah, again, early game rolling is borderline useless because people hit through your rolls. It's really bad. You can see that's happened like 3 times. My roll has been good, but people just hit me through it because their attacks are slightly later than normal, and because they change how rolling works, and like I'm fast rolling. This is the fast roll of the game, the second fastest version actually of it, and I'm still getting hit. And the reason for that is because they fucked up the rolling in this game. Okay, there's some traps in this game. That's one of them, and there's another one that's a bomb that I think is exclusive to exactly one treasure chest. Oh yeah, I forgot about this room. And then there is the hell do you call it? Crossbow that comes out of the treasure chest, which is the dumbest one. I should probably be using my one-handed moveset because it has better range. No, it doesn't. And I'm gonna be dead in one hit. That's great. And I refuse to use a healing item with these guys. Okay, come on. Pokey, pokey. Hokey pokey. There we go. And again, they just made this room a slightly darker color, having that amazing filter on screen. Okay, now I'm forced to use 2 of these, because there's still a way through to the bonfire. I don't want to go sit on it, because then I reset all of this. But that's fine, that's fine. I get life gems later on. Besides, I already have another Estus Flask shard, so it doesn't really matter on that part. I should be just R1ing everything, like, I'm trying to be too fancy. Yeah, I don't know what these 2 are doing. Trying to break this tree, I guess. And there's an item here. Lost soul. And those assholes are gonna start throwing firebombs at me. And again, they're throwing them where I'm going, not where I am. Which is... Sometimes you can use it to advantage, but usually that doesn't work, because they never throw them at the boxes or barrels or whatever. Okay, again with the shield, this would be so much easier, but I don't have a shield. But luckily you can just unlock everything in this game. Oh, goody. Come on. Yeah, somehow that hit me. Somehow that hit me. Because of... Well, I'm constantly complaining about this, but I'm not actually explaining what it is. And the reason is, we're not leveling up yet. And when we level up, I can explain exactly what's the problem with this. Yeah. Again, this guy hit me right through the roll, and it's bullshit. It's dumb. It's a bad design. Okay, let's just talk this through. There we go. There we go. Good job, everybody. Alright, my sword is almost broken, which is another thing you might have remembered in Dark Souls 1. I think I had a weapon breaking once. Um, and I'm barely through the first area of the game, and my weapon is almost broken. And that is one of the most popularly hated things about this game, is that the weapons break so easily. That is a problem. Not a joke. It is seriously an issue with this game. But we're just gonna have... The only good thing about it is that we can just sit on a bonfire and it resets it. Is there something we want to do before... No, we're just gonna go deal with the first boss. And you might be asking, am I gonna do my sometimes hilarious, mostly not so hilarious music gags with the bosses? Oh, hell yeah! That's great. Oh, that's great. Look at that. I got hit 3 times through my roll, so I might as well go back to the bonfire and just heal up. Fun. This is gameplay right here. Reminds me of Resident Evil again. Actually, yeah, let's go deal with this. Yeah, I'm gonna put on music because in Dark Souls 1 I actually kinda always had something I could say about the boss. In this version, I have nothing. I have nothing to defend the bosses, I have nothing to say about the bosses, I'm just like, they're all shit. There's exactly 2 good bosses in the game, and we'll talk about them when we get to them. But right now, we're gonna go deal with the first boss. Oh my god, that was so hard. Yeah, that's the first boss of the game, Last Giant. That's nice. Yeah, it's a boring fight. You just hit him in the legs. He starts doing his thumbs, you just walk away, hit him again. He does his thumb, you walk away, hit, walk away, hit, walk away, hit. That's the entire fight. It's a great fight. It's a real tough one. Really a thinker. You gotta really have to think through that boss. Oh god, I hate this game. Just see you guys next time. I'm done with this today. Bye.